Hey, it's me, Gazbot, and it is Friday before I'm doing an event at a comic store, Graham Cracker Comics in Marietta. I'm doing it, my buddy Pete does the voice of Silver the Hedgehog, is going to be there with Jason Griffith, I think is his name, who does the voice of Sonic, so the two of them are going to be there, and I'm going to be there as well, selling my art, which isn't really Sonic related, except for a special print I made for Pete, which I may have talked about before, that he's been selling at shows. This will be the first time we're doing a show together, which is pretty cool, because maybe people will be more excited by art from the artist and the voice actor, maybe they have us both sign it, whatever, and I'm also, they should be showing up today. I had to pay extra to get shipped in time, to get a holographic shiny version, 15 of them, just for this event that he hasn't had before, I've never had before. Well, technically I have one because I did a test. And so today is gonna be my day to like kind of get stuff ready. Previously I had done a day or two, I just found out I was doing this like a week ago. Like while I was going to Ranger Stop, I found out I was doing this. So it's a little bit last minute, but it's right near my house. And it's a show I wanna do because it's like a half day show near my house with my friend. Yes, please. And so I did find out that the Transformers comic is doing well and I have a Transformers sketch cover. I wanted to get 2 done. I only got 1 done, but it's Starscream, so there you go. And now I'm gonna start getting other things ready, including, this is my new backdrop setup. Yes, Star Commander, you're right to be excited. Nick Pino, a Godzilla artist I know from the Bay Area, has this, and he suggested it to me. Mine was starting to fall apart, and I didn't love how wobbly it was. These have better feet, as they call them. But I haven't, and I ordered this for Ranger Stop, but it didn't come until after I got back. Similarly, I have new business cards that have my Gazbot info on one side and my Action Activate info on the other side, and they all now have QR codes that you can scan because that's the normal thing to do in this day and age, and I've been way behind the curve on that. So I'm excited to have those and this for this show. And yeah, I just gotta get everything else ready. So working on putting together the new stand, backdrop stand. And I forgot, I knew it had these like heavier plates here that like are technically less stable because it's only 2 points instead of 3 of a tripod, but it's heavy and it's flat. But I forgot that it has a secondary bar on the bottom to reinforce the whole thing. I do need to bring the shower curtain hoops and clips for my other one and my like big alligator clip things to put the backdrop on, but there might be another way to do it. For now, I'm gonna keep the same setup I have other than using the new frame, but there might be a way to get like a shower curtain or something that I could put on it so I don't have to clip it every time. But overall, yeah, I forgot about that. That makes me feel a lot better. And also, it can get bigger, it can get wider, and it will get taller here. But the minimum width is 6 feet. Or just under 6 feet, which is perfect because every show I've ever done, you get a 6-foot table at least. Now that being said, at the comic store, I don't know if I'm gonna get 6 feet because they're kind of putting me behind their counter. So we'll see if I could use this or not, but either way, it's good to have checked it out. I took it down, but I left these parts assembled since I'm just driving there and I can fit these in my car this way. It'll save me a little time for assembly later. This is my old one. Yeah, if nothing else, this bag is wrecked. And it got wrecked real fast. After like the first or second use, the zipper died. And I'm excited to have a bag that isn't so messed up, but I also worry that immediately the zipper is gonna break again, so we'll see what happens. I might have to invest in a nice bag if that happens. Also, I'm looking, is this bag a little shorter? No, it's about the same, maybe an inch. But I'm gonna take the parts I need from this, including the black tablecloth and the clips and everything, and then the rest of this I'm probably just gonna give away or put out on the curb.
Have to step on that.
No, we're not actually, because we're gonna go that way. So some people are doing work on the window on the house right now. So weirdly, I'm getting extra time during the day to do things when I normally wouldn't because I put the kid in her room with an iPad, which is not something we normally do, but it's too loud to be down here. And so anyway, I'm getting prints together. And my goal is to put 5 of each design in a sleeve, ready to go. Work's still going on. The good news is I got all my 11 by 17 prints set up. I got 5 of each of all my regular prints, and then a few of the ones that don't do so well or I only had a few left, I've got like 1, 2, or 3 of. All in bags and boards, all in that one plastic case that I will then use to pull from. I'll put a smaller box behind it and it'll stand up. Anyway, so now I gotta do the 9 by 6s, and then I'm mostly done for tomorrow, which is great. I might try to bring some original art, which I generally don't do, but it's close, it's a comic store, maybe, right? I don't know. Oh, I am still waiting for those holographic shiny Sonics to show up. They're supposed to be here before 7 tonight, so at that point I'll have to integrate them into what's going on, or I might just take the whole box and bring it in the car and be easy. There's no glass in that window right now. They closed the blinds. Mainly, bugs can get in, but hopefully it'll stop lizards from climbing in. And they're gonna take lunch for 45 minutes, so I gotta figure out what I'm doing now. But because I have piles of prints out on the living room floor. But I wanna let the cats out, and I gotta see what's going on. Hey Uzi, are you happy to be in here? Yes, she is. Now it's nighttime and I'm at Taco Bell. I'm pretty much all set. I have to move a couple boxes into the car, but my food was ready sooner than I anticipated. So now I'm heading home. I got this mostly loaded last night. It's about 7:30 in the morning Saturday now. I just put that sketch cover there. So this is good to go, but I'm not ready to go until 10:30. 11:12 and I'm outside the comic store, which is called Graham Crackers Comics. I thought it was Graham Cracker this whole time, so I've been getting that wrong. I'm a fool. I've been coming here, I don't know, 2 years, so I'm a fool. But Pete and Jason are both here setting up. Even though I don't have room to put up my backdrop, that actually saves me time, and they gave me a lot of counter space so I can put up both of my countertop displays, so feeling pretty good about this. All right, the event starts in 9 minutes. I'm all set up. Everybody's here. We're all good to go. I had a tablecloth in case I needed one, and I put it on the table that they provided. But I also have part of the counter, and since I don't have the backdrop, I can use this, which I normally use for a backdrop, on the table to create a sense of visual unity and a sort of mat or display to make it look more like art and less like stupid little scribbly cartoons that I make. This is Pete. He thinks he's an important man. He has to talk to everybody. No, don't wave at us. Oh, he ruined the illusion. Now he's approachable. All right, now I've got this and this, and they match because I'm a superhero. I'm a superhero! Now, if you look this way, it seems like no one's here, but then, oh, no, they're here. They're in this line right here. All to see, but not me. Who? Oh, it's Mr. Silver and Mr. Sonic over here. They're hedgehogs. They talk like hedgehogs. It's getting close to Christmas, but it's not about the silver bells. It's about the silver balls, or the blue balls, or the black. They're Sonic. They roll. They turn into balls. Is what I mean. It's fine. It's fine. There are actually people here shopping for comics as well. Hey, what's up? It's me, Gazbot from the future. It was a short event. It was near my house. Blah, 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 blah. Did I make a lot of money? No. Did I make money? Yes. They gave me the space for free, so any money I made was free, you know, obviously minus supplies and things like that. And it was a good time, and it was busy at times and slow at times. It was obviously more busy for the actors than for me, but that's as to be expected. And I made a certain amount of money selling prints myself, but I also made a little bit of money because of prints that Pete was selling, and he was sharing the profits with me. And it was a good day, and I got to hang out with the crew at the shop, and then afterwards I got to go out to dinner with Pete and some of one of his friends, and so it was a good time. In terms of actual numbers, I don't have them in front of me. My recollection is that I made somewhere between $100 and $200, which isn't a lot, but I've had a lot of bad shows lately where I got $900, but I lost money. So, you know, pure profit right next to my house, hanging out with my friend. I would do it again in a second. No problem. It was easy. The mistakes I made were, well, not mistakes, but I wasn't able to bring my new backdrop because of the space I was allocated. Originally, it was going to be just me and Pete, but then when Jason came in, they shared their counter space with me, which was gracious, but then I had less space. So I don't know the next event if there'll be room for it or not. I'll go either way. I'll take what they give me. You know, it's free space. But the other mistake was I brought too many prints. I guess it wasn't too many, but I pared everything down, but I feel like this is a lot of shows. I always just have too much, and I'm trying to break that habit. I've been trying to break that habit. We'll see how it goes next time. But good show. Didn't make a lot of money, but I made some money, and I would absolutely do it again in a second.
Birthday! That's awesome. Cool. What do you think? Well, I like to draw, and I like to do whatever. Really? That's all I see. I just love to draw and collect. You have
Hey, what's up? It's me, Gazbot, and this is an alpaca. She was saying.
Yeah, and then they're spitting out the rocks.
These are rock-spitting alpacas, all right.
That's right. I was
Back
trying
there,
to get pictures
llama lady.
Llama lady.
Oh, that's not drinking water.
its arms.
Yeah, that's so big. Hi, kiddos.